So this is a video showing how we installed curtain using track. So this is the track for the inner curtain, that's the day blind. So you feed in the runners, then you tight the end cap. So this is the track for the main curtain itself. So that's the runners, then you tight the end cap also. So to start your installation, you need to use your tape. Place your tape to mark the height of the curtain you've made. So the height of this curtain is 101. So use a marker or a biro to mark it. Then you go ahead to drill that spot you've marked. So the next is to bring the bracket that you're going to use. Then it has 3 holes that you're supposed to tight. So you mark those 3 holes and drill it. So that's the 3 holes. Then we've drilled the 3 holes. Then we'll put in fisher peg. Then hit it in. So the next thing is to tight the brackets. So these are the brackets we've tightened before now. We actually use 3 brackets for this particular window so that it will hold it very well. So we've tightened the screw firmly. So now we are installing the track for the inner curtain. There's a metallic object there that you set with your hand very well and tight it so that holds the track up. Once you've set it, you now tight it with your screwdriver. So you do that for the 3 brackets. So the next thing is to also tight the main track for the curtain, for the main curtain. Just the same way you tight the first track is the same way you tight the second track also. So now we are installing the inner curtain. We've already put hook on the inner curtain, so we are just hooking it to the runners on the inner curtain track. So we divided the inner curtain into 2 because the window is too wide. So if they need to open the window, they can just split it at the center, then do whatever thing they want to do. So that's us installing the second panel. So we call it drop panels. So we installed one panel, we're installing the second panel of the inner curtain. So the inner curtain is installed. So this is hook for the curtain. That's what hooks the curtain to the runners on the track. So when putting it, you ensure that they are all on the same line so that the height of the curtain will be even. So now we are installing the curtain now. The same thing you did for the inner curtain. Just hook the hook on the curtain to the runners on the track. So this is the first panel that we are hooking to the runners. You hook it to the runners till you get to the end. So the number of hook that you put is the same thing with the number of the runners that will be on the track. In this installation we use 34. So this is the final outcome. You can see how even the height is. So this is beautiful. The height is equal. So the next thing is to pack the curtain. So this is when we finished our installation. We packed the curtain. So this is beautiful. Thank you for believing in Niger Interiors. We did this in Mowo Ofada. Thank you for your patronage. God bless you all. Bye. See you in the next video.